So now we should talk about the amps.
Yeah, we should totally talk about the amps. So, welcome to a very special edition of the Get Off My Lawn Records podcast. Get off my lawn! We have Tom here with us. You probably recognize Tom from Freeform Fridays.
Featuring overpriced American amplifiers.
Oh, it's a beautiful amplifier. Today we're testing out Tom's new Supro. What is the model?
I mean both of ours, actually. But
mine was made in Mexico.
No, it was.
It was.
Well, that's still technically America.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a Supro Titan, and...
So that's a 1x10?
1x10, 50-watt, Class A.
Tube.
I mean, who does Class A digital these days? Practically no one.
There is no Class A digital.
See?
It's all lower class.
There's nothing wrong with digital. Anyway, it's just heavy.
It is very heavy. We were moving it
heavy.
upstairs, and it's like, it weighs as much as my Vibrolux. So if you're looking on the other camera, the Supro's in the upper corner, and the Vibrolux is in the bottom corner, and then the Marshall is next to it. What is your Marshall? We brought this.
It's the one you don't like. It's the JMD
1.
It's a JMD1, but it's JMD501, so it's the 112 50 watt.
Okay.
So it's got the.
And that's a 50-watt tube power amp.
It's a tube power amp with the presence as part of the power amp, so it's not part of the channel switching.
Got it.
And it's EL34, whereas the Supro and the Vibrolux are 6L6.
That's right.
And right now I've got the Marshall on the natural channel number 4, which actually.
But we're not even using the Marshall.
We're not, but when we do,
should talk about the Marshall later, because we'll change channels on the Marshall.
We'll change channel, but the number 4 preamp bypasses the digital schlock.
Gotcha. So there's a lot of good videos out there demonstrating like the tremolo section on my amp, but it's just to demonstrate the sound, right? Like I have my good end. This is a beautiful hollow body arch top with a cherry top and a humbucker. It's a fixed humbucker. And what are you playing?
I'm playing a 78 Gibson The Paul, which is neither beautiful nor cherry.
That's a Norlin era.
It is a Norlin era 3-piece neck. It's made of walnut.
Yeah. So thumbs up, right? Thumbs up for us breaking out all of our toys for you.
So this is my first real guitar.
So you just bought this Supro, right? And that's why we're here. We're gonna test this out. You've been playing with it. You've seemed a little less than enthusiastic about it.
It may go back.
It may go back. So what I want to do is, I thought it would be interesting if we tried this guy through that amp, because as we were playing with it, it's like, oh yeah, I bet the arch top would sound good through
Probably will.
But this thing sounds good through every amp, as I will demonstrate. We also have we have a Tele. We have your 52 AVRI.
Yeah.
Your American Vintage reissue. I also have an 01 American Deluxe Fat Strat with Swamp Ash. It's gorgeous and plays great.
I wanted to bring the Jazzmaster out and put strings on it.
It's a Squire, man. We're not going to do that to YouTube.
It sounds fine.
All right. So where on the amp are you set right now? Or actually, Cole, why don't you pop in and just kind of like tell us where we are on these amps. So Cole's off screen. Cole's going to come in a little later.
You may need to get a flashlight though. Those knobs.
Yeah, this is about I'd say 1030 for the volume.
1030 for the volume. Do you need a flashlight? There's one right behind you.
So criticism one of the Supro.
So just above the camera, on the exact other side, it's hanging up.
Oh, I see the red one.
You always have a flashlight in the studio, kids.
This is my first criticism of the Supro.
The treble is at about a little past 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Bass is 12 o'clock. Reverb is, I'd say 9. 15.
So just a hint of reverb.
Yes.
And the other two are off.
Speed and depth, you're not using those. That's the tremolo.
I have a hint on mine. So I'm playing through a 68 custom Vibrolux. Right, I got this a year ago.
Ish, yeah.
It's paid off, so it's been over a year.
There you go.
But the warranty's still good. I'm running at about 4 and change. My treble's about half. My bass is about half, so 5.5. I got a touch of reverb. I'm running about 2 on the reverb to get that just a little something. And we're not using trem because your complaint about the Supro is it doesn't come with the foot switch.
It doesn't come with the foot switch.
Who does that? Even Fender gave me a foot switch. It's a junky foot switch, but
I don't know. Apparently Supro. I have a couple complaints, so there's that. There's the foot switch. There's the fact that the knobs and the silver faceplate, and you notice this, are very hard to read.
Yeah, that's true. It was hard to tell where you were.
And I guess props to them making it vintage correct in look, but it's just not that.
So tell everybody about Supros, because they used to be an amp company.
Yeah.
And they are no longer an amp company?
Well, they are again, I think. But that's, you know how that works. Someone bought the rights to the name.
Okay.
And apparently the IP, so
they're building the old designs.
They're building the old designs.
Was the Titan an old design?
The Titan's a new design. They have some new designs.
Okay.
So this is
Look at the camera,
sorry, this is a new one. It's just loud and super heavy. It's meant to be clean all the time.
And it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, it's...
What'd you pay for this? $7.99, wasn't it?
$7.99.
Yeah, I think I paid $13 for my Vibrolux.
Granted, it was on a blowout.
That's true.
I only buy amps on blowouts because I'm just not paying $1,500 for this amp, which is what it was.
What's up, Sweetwater?
Yeah. Hi, guys.
So we're gonna see how it goes. But you've had some second thoughts here.
Yeah, I'm not wild about it so far, and I think because part of it's the weight.
Okay.
Part of it is didn't come with a foot switch. Part of it is reading the knobs. That's actually a big part of it. It is hard to tell where you are on the dial. I know how it sounds.
How does it sound?
It's a little bit murky.
You've been described. I don't hear the murky.
I am used to Marshalls, which have that upper mid
ear
grind.
Piercing.
It's not ear piercing. It's just an upper mid grind that you get from Marshalls. You don't like it. I know. It's not. It's the opposite of the scoop that you get in your Fender.
I get it. So let's play a little bit. Let's do some 12 bar. What key you want?
Not A.
Get off my lawn!
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is me and Don. Don, the only person who can make 12-bar blues complicated, actually, in practice. It's true. I mean,
just... Yeah.
and so on.
And so on. We could do that all day long. That's a lot of fun.
But we won't.
We won't. I've been saying we should start doing Blue Mondays on the Jazz Destroyers channel, though. So we'll put a card up. You can go over to the Jazz Destroyers channel and go subscribe.
So it is crazy loud in here.
It is crazy loud in here when we do that. It's right about, like, the level of tolerable.
Yeah.
You know, much louder than that. And we're about half on that amp.
We're about at 1030, so we're not quite
So this thing
to
is just
half.
super loud.
It's
Let's take it up
crazy
to
loud.
half. Let's just hear it for a little bit and see what it sounds like.
Oh.
So Cole, if you don't mind taking it up to half.
Which this is hard because we're sitting in front of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, we are at 12.
All right, step away.
And this guitar does not have, in spite of the names behind it, particularly hot pickups. They're vintagey output, but
Yeah.
so that's how loud it is for half, and I don't want to go past half, really.
Not really. Not really. So let's take that back down to 1030, and then let's flip the inputs. Let's hear your guitar.
I think we should crank the reverbs on both.
Oh yeah, let's take the reverbs way up. Let's try that. You want to do some surf rock? Is that what you're suggesting?
I don't know any surf rock.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So
Well,
that's what the reverb sounds like. It's
It's
nice
actually a
reverb.
nice reverb. It's probably
You can really, man. This
What about it?
this is something. 52,
Uh,
52 reissue. Right?
reissue that I traded a Les Paul for.
I think you got a better deal, man. I like this better than that gold top.
Yeah.
I'm using just the bridge pickup. What are you using on yours?
I was using the bridge pickup also.
No wonder it got so ice picky.
Yeah.
What else should we try?
Well, we don't have trim to work with.
No, we're not doing
unfortunately.
trim today.
It's so annoying.
So what are we doing
This
different?
sounds so Marshall. So now we're in the Marshall.
Okay.
We're on channel 4, which is tube pre to tube power amp.
It's not actually a tube pre though.
Yeah, it is.
There's a tube pre in there too?
Yeah. There's a tube preamp just as a gain stage only. It does not affect the EQ. Once it hits, you know what I'm saying?
So you have to bypass the EQ section.
So on channel 4, you can run the EQ. It's subtractive only, and when it's wide open, it's bypassed.
So why don't you tell everybody why I hate this amp?
Because
I'm a snob.
you're a snob, and you don't, for some reason, think digital belongs in amps. But I like this amp. So
It's a modeler.
It's not really technically a modeler. It is a hybrid preamp modeling amp.
All right, so show everybody what it's like.
So this is it with the modeling bypassed. Now to be perfectly fair, the Supro has an hemp cone speaker.
Yeah.
This has a vintage 30, which is going to have a mid-range bump that Supro amp does not have anyway, just in the voicing of the speaker.
That makes sense.
So it's not going to say, and it's a 12-inch speaker versus a 10-inch speaker. So I mean, this is not any sort of real comparison other than completely subjective. So there you have it.
That's true.
And a little bit of reverb, which is
Here, why don't we do
digital reverb.
Let's do this. Do you mind taking me into, plug me into the Supro? My Vibrolux is way noisier than your Supro.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
That's frightening.
That's just tube amps, man.
I know.
They just make noise. Yours has more hum, mine has more hiss. And I'll say this, taking hum out's easier than taking hiss out.
Well, and every environment's a little bit different.
That's true.
Bastard. I don't know what you're playing.
I don't know. Let's do something that I can. I'm sure you'll be able to not feel weird about.
All right. Also, true to being a Class A amp. While I'm blocking the camera, this thing is hot.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like hot. It's like AC30 hot.
Really?
Yeah, it's you can.
I don't want to touch
It's
it.
really giving off the heat.
What are you talking about, murky, man?
This is the Marshall.
Yeah, that's a way darker tone than what I had. Here, trade with me.
Okay. It's a telly.
Yeah, but I don't find it to be that. I don't find it to be that murky. I've got it way rolled off to get
Look,
that.
tremolo.
Ha! It doesn't come with a foot switch.
A $54 foot switch. That's $54 freaking dollars.
That's that. You know,
Right?
which is worse though, because this one for my Vibrolux is not very good.
No, that's true.
You know, like, would you rather a thing you have to throw away? Or...
No, but I still feel like they should give you a decent foot switch with the thing, even with your Vibrolux.
That's true.
Really, it's a letdown both ways.
The switch doctor out there in Sacramento does a nice job. Okay, what else should we try?
I would say we could try distortion sounds, but I don't want to go deaf.
I don't want to go deaf either. These are really meant to be
Clean amps. These are clean amps. The Marshall will do anything I want.
They'll all take pedals exceptionally well, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Any dirt you're gonna put on, like even my Vibrolux, we did that thing out in Kenny Dorms where I was getting a little drive, but like I had the thing up to about half, and I was hitting it pretty hot with a clean boost. You know, it still was coming out of a pedal to get that little bit of drive. So if you're buying a tube amp expecting, I don't know what.
Well, these are, I mean, that's just it.
These don't have independent gain.
These don't have
knobs.
master volume, so they're not master volume amps. So
Yeah.
they stay clean, except for the Marshall.
Except for the Marshall. But the Marshall, what you're getting is you're getting digital modeling on everything but.
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, you can say that and you can do your purist thing and all that stuff, but the modeling is very much an EQ curve. So if you're willing to use a digital EQ pedal,
I don't like digital distortions is really what it is.
I think what people get hung up with on a lot of digital stuff is actually the cabinet modeling. But you're not getting that with this combo because you're actually playing through a 112 cabinet powered by an actual power amp, right?
Yeah.
You're not modeling the power section, and you're not modeling the Vintage 30 speaker.
That makes sense.
So
Let's do this. Let's do one more to play everybody out. Why don't you keep that, and then Cole, why don't you hand me my Strat? We haven't done anything with the Strat.
here's my other heresy. Gibson, please bring back 3-piece necks.
Yeah.
They're so much stronger.
Though I don't know what this would be called. This has got a zebra stripe.
Well, but that's different. I mean, the thing is that the mahogany necks that Gibson makes are a little more break prone.
Yeah, that's true.
So whereas you've got
maple,
and I've got maple, which is
awesome. I love maple. I know it's a little contentious, the maple versus rosewood thing.
Well,
I'm a maple guy.
I think the thing is, right, you're dealing with rigidity in tone. So the maple's snappy like ebony because it's a more rigid wood. Mahogany and rosewood are a little bit less rigid.
Sure.
But mahogany, Gibson, please bring back this. They'll never do it because I'm like the only person on earth that thinks like Norland era necks are better.
So much hum.
So much hum.
It's really hiss and hum and hiss and that da 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 da. Get off my lawn! Cole, what did you want to do? I can do A minor. Yeah.
Cool. Not bad.
And thank you for helping us out with the cables and the moving of the cables and the switching of the amps and all that.
Thank you for having me.
Cold brining, man. We're gonna have to. We'll
right.
put you. You have links.
No, I don't. Not right now.
All right.
No internet presence, but I'm getting there.
We'll help you build that.
All right.
We'll help you build that.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you for watching, everybody. And thumbs up and subscribe. We don't buy new amps all that often, but I have an Egnator and some other stuff. We'll have to do some. Maybe we'll do some.
I know this is my whole collection.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to do like some videos where we just highlight a specific amp, rather than do the shootouts maybe. So thanks for watching, everybody. Get off my lawn!
And it
Do you have
also
a
be lighter.
pick, Don? Just like one laying around, possibly?
Here. Take your.
There it is.
Pick.
There it
I could
is.
probably get it